Were we really bad at that? Because we were meant to...
I think I'll enjoy this.
Yeah, it was good fun, but we were meant to answer it at 3, 2, 1 and then blurt it out rather than going, rather than waiting.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day.
I'm Eric.
Christian.
He likes when I do that. It's a surprise. So this special episode for Valentine's Day, we decided to do something different. So, Pedersen says this one. We gonna have a quiz.
Yeah, a special quiz. The couples tag one
At first sight.
Or couples 1, 2, 3 tag. We're gonna ask them a question. Him and his partner, in case Paul Middleton and his partner Kim. So they're gonna answer a question about their relationship, things about them.
Yeah.
So
check it out.
Hello, guys.
Hey there.
Hello.
Welcome to our Den.
Yes.
I don't know the name for this.
Welcome
so we're ready for. So introduce him for us, Paul.
Well, this is Kim, everybody. This is my partner. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
So the game is the
At first sight. Oh, nice. I like that. Very good.
You know that voice. So I'm gonna show the question on the screen because you already copied. So the idea. So you say the question, you think about it. If you think you're ready,
let us know.
You say 1, 2, 3, then you.
Before we start.
Oh.
So tell us a little bit where you met or how you met. How long ago?
We met just over 3 years ago in Kim's bar in Berlin. I was singing in Berlin, and my friend invited me to Woof Bar, which is Kim's bar, and I remember kind of our eyes met. He was in his like rugby shorts. He's got amazing legs, and we just kind of hit it off. And it was.
Yeah, he came in, saw him, and I think there was a connecting between us. And then the next day he had a gig, and I stopped by and watched the gig, and was amazing. And I think there was something between us right in the beginning, where the interest was to see each other again after he was flying back to London at the time. And it was beautiful. It's still beautiful.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah. They say opposites attract. What is something that you two are opposite in?
1, 2, 3.
I'm structured. I like structure, and he's very sporadic.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I can say too. I'm more the opposite of this one, of his answer. It's only doing what I have on my mind too.
Yeah.
Who said I love you first?
Paul.
1, 2.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
What is your partner's all-time favorite song?
Something from Check That, or what's your favorite song? You like Perfect?
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
What is your partner's favorite thing about you?
I like his chest.
What is your... No, you say what? I think it's... What is your partner's favorite thing? What do you think I like about you?
Okay. That I'm funny.
Yeah, his energy... That's very true. And he said chest. Is chest the right answer?
No, you're funny too. But I think when I'm seeing all the time without your shirt, I'm thinking all the time, gosh, nice chest.
I think. Yeah. Anyway, going back to that, what was your partner's favorite thing? Okay. Yeah, that was a difficult question because I kind of wanted to answer something the opposite way of that. But yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can.
No, that's fine. If you were going to the corner store to buy something, what treat would your partner buy as a surprise? Okay, so Kim would buy me Maltesers.
Yeah. As a chocolate, yeah.
Yeah. What would I buy you?
I think chocolate too.
Yeah.
There will be chocolate all the time when you go.
Chocolate.
Okay, so you're both chocolate lovers.
Dude.
Chocolate solves everything.
Yes.
If you could get rid of something of your partner's, what would it be?
Nothing.
Ah.
No, it's 3 seconds, but I have no answer for this. No, I think everything is
Yeah,
perfect like this.
It works really well.
This is what he is, and there's nothing what I want
So
to
then
say.
our argument today. Good.
So if there's like a shirt that you don't like on him, that if you could, you would get rid of it.
Any shirt. I like him topless. This.
Oh, very good.
No, seriously, you look all the time when I'm watching you, and you walk around without the shirt, especially summertime.
Yeah.
I think lucky me.
Yeah. And same, really. I mean, you know, I'm with him because, you know, he's amazing, and I don't know, there's nothing I want to get rid of. He doesn't own anything kind of like, you know, which I think, you know, everything is fine, you know. So
Maybe
you know,
less jumping on you.
well, no, I mean, yeah, maybe that's something you could get rid of, but I kind of love that. So,
Do you? Okay.
If there was a disaster and your partner could only go back and get one thing, what would it be?
other than, I mean, obviously, I'd go get him. You know, but if that's not part of the answer, then maybe mobile phone to keep in communication with people. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
But his albums,
No,
Or something that someone gave you, something meaningful.
the physical is kind of superficial. It doesn't replace what's on here, really, or in here. So I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, in all honesty, I'd go if I didn't have my phone on me, I would try and get my phone because I could keep in contact and call my loved ones.
It's the same here. Take my phone to call you.
Yeah, but hopefully we'd be together.
You're not there then.
Yeah.
I call you about you at the store buying some chocolate.
But to get Get a chocolate.
Okay. Next question. Who is your partner's bear crush?
Ready?
You start first.
We've got to answer this at the same time. Ready? So,
Yeah, but I'm what is his name right now?
Okay.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. What is his name? Just say the first. Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, and I'm going to say Jim Belushi.
I love Jim Belushi.
Yeah, and he's correct as well. So during lockdown, one of the things that Kim and I started to do is kind of introduce each other to our past in terms of what we watch on TV. And what's Jim Belushi's program called again?
According to Jim.
According to Jim. So it wasn't huge in the UK, but obviously the guy, you know, Jim Belushi is superb. He's got those daddy vibes down, and it's really funny because if anyone's watched it, Kim's personality sometimes is a little bit like the character. You know, the sense of humor is very similar to Jim Belushi. So yeah, definitely.
Jim Kim.
Yeah.
True. If a bear was to walk into the Woof Bar, what body part would be the first thing your partner would look at?
The face.
Yeah, the face.
Maybe the beard
Yeah. Well, that's on the face.
or belly.
It's complete. Maybe the beard, the face, the eyes. Maybe is what up first.
Because there's the first and the second view. Like the first looks nice, get closer. No, maybe not.
Yeah.
Or the opposite. Doesn't look so good. I go, oh, actually, it's good. Never know.
What is the one thing Paul misses from the UK?
Family and
Family and
friends.
friends. Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah, and right away.
Yeah.
One thing he doesn't miss.
Yeah, what is something that Paul wouldn't miss?
I don't miss the English government or a lot of the attitudes of English people. I don't miss
But
that
there's
at all.
more what you miss or what you don't miss.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I miss an awful lot of the UK. But yeah, the government and the system there, I don't miss. Yeah.
And his garden parties, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the opposite. If Ken were to move to the UK, what do he miss from Germany?
Family
Family and friends, yeah.
and friends, yeah.
And the last one, what would not miss? He knows.
No, I can't answer that. Let me think.
What do you think?
No.
No, Zizi, what would it be? What is what I'm not missing when I'm leaving?
No, I can't say that. What would you not
What
miss?
can I say? What?
What would you?
I think when we're thinking about moving to the UK, living in London, I love my job here, but I think what I don't miss is maybe the stress around the job.
Actually, yeah, the
It
stress.
doesn't matter what I'm doing then in London, or in the UK, but sometimes the
stress, definitely.
stress. Yeah, I think I'm pushing more stress when we're going on vacation. I'm not so stressed about I'm not around here, but when I'm here, I'm all the time stressed. It doesn't matter. I have nothing to do. I have a day off, but I'm stressed about the day off.
So running his own business or running a bar, he has to be skilled at everything. It's not just like running a bar. There's so many other things involved, and bless him, because it causes it's stressful. Anyone
this kind of stress. I mean, you stress everywhere, but
he loves it. You love it, but he works really hard. Not both of us do, but he does.
Now talk about quick Woof Bar.
Yeah, it's open, and we're having, especially for the summer season, again a huge beer garden area outside. It was very exciting. We started a year ago with a big beer garden. Before we was only the nighttime bar. With Corona, changed a lot. Interesting for us to see how people enjoying on daytime sitting outside having drinks and complete new cocktail stuff. And we open so long the government allowed us to be open, and trying to do all the rules what we're getting to, that the customer is safe, that the staff is safe in the bar. And
if you boys come to Berlin, you're gonna have to come for a drink, because especially during the summer, because like him said, the outside area is so nice. On a hot day and enjoying like a beer and stuff. It's just a great way to just kind of like go, sort of thing, and it's a really lovely atmosphere. So please come
and then take the shirts off, have a cold drink, enjoy all the bears around from the. Yeah,
it won't take 5 minutes for him. Oh yeah,
right now, Corona times, you have still all the bears around. You have the bowling bears calls and meeting all the time for bowling. But about Corona times was not possible to have all this kind of events what we have regular about. We have the unshaved party. We have the Easter bear. It's all the kind of stuff in different kind of groups. They're working all nicely together, doing separate stuff and meeting in the bar. We have all the pre-parties in the bar for this kind of events. It's amazing. They're coming from the whole world and enjoying this. Berlin is a nice beer city, but I will say the main city is still Cologne, with a contest of Mr. Beer Germany, what happened all the time in November. But for Berlin himself, the beer community got very young over the years. Also, we can see the change too in the bar, that the older bears, maybe they're getting older and not in the mood anymore to going out, or they're scared about the Corona times. We got a lot of the young bears. Also, the future is safe for us. But we got so many young, handsome, nice, beautiful guys in the bear scene. This is amazing. It's a lot of fun, and it's enjoying to see. We just celebrate. It was for us about the bars now 16 years. We opened the bar for 16 years, and we got last summer a big birthday party. And the boy, the bear, he turned 27. I mean, he was 12 or 11 at the time we opened the bar. It's nice to see that the young cubs coming all to the bar and in groups, and it changed a lot over the years too. As you can see that the older generations, there was all the cruising and meeting in the bars. Now the boys coming also in groups, sitting together, enjoying. Open up, they have open arms and leave everyone in, and it's an amazing atmosphere with the young kids. I mean, they're 27 and older, but it's beautiful to see.
What I've noticed about Woof, certainly since I've been with Kim, like you said, like, is the change in kind of like, well, not the change in how more open the demographic is of people that kind of come in there, because it's a really nice atmosphere as a bar, and I think that's what's appealing is kind of like for young people is actually it's a friendly atmosphere. It's the atmosphere I think that makes it that makes Woof really special. And what I love is when you go in and you see people of all ages kind of in there having a beer and just enjoying themselves. And I actually kind of think that makes. I mean, I don't know Germany well enough to kind of say, but certainly compared to London, I think because London's so big, I think it lacks that community. Whereas I think Berlin in particular is a little bit smaller. It's just really nice to see that community and the diversity there come to the bar. And no, I always feel really kind of like, that I love it there.
It is very nice. And what we learned too, the experience what we had about the Corona times at the time we closed the bar, the support what we got from everyone around the world. It was amazing. About 7 months closing a bar like everywhere. People were supporting us. They bought gift certificate. They bought some stuff online store. They stopped by and about we sold some bottles of beer before they expired, and the people bought the packages of beer to just supporting us, young, old, everyone. As a people you had never on your list with. Geez, it was amazing how people.
Actually, I was actually really shocked by the support for Woof Bar, and like when Kim was telling me what was happening, what was going on from people, not just in Germany but around the world that had been to Woof to support. It was just like, wow, it kind of changed my mind about the community a little bit, because it was so supportive. Like I was very proud of Kim, and it was lovely to see all the customers and people support.
Yeah, you see the bear scene, that the community that was supporting so much, and it was overwhelming to see this, to get this support that less people in Berlin, especially in Berlin, like the leather bars or whatever, got this kind of support. This shows you the bear scene. They're very good supporters.
Yeah, they are definitely.
Yeah.
Is there a gay village there in Berlin?
Gay village.
Yeah, this is where the bar is, the Fuggerstraße, the Fugger Street and the Mod Street, and this area. This is the gay village. It's a huge gay village. We have a lot of bars. We have next door the club, what is right now closed over Corona times. Different kind of stores, leather stores, for sure. Stores where you get some other stuff what you can buy. But this is the gay village where the bars is, and very famous for Berlin. Berlin got the after London and Amsterdam, about London got so expensive and Amsterdam was expensive. A lot of people came to Berlin, and Berlin is from the 20s on, also from 1920, a famous, this area, a gay, lesbian area. And it's amazing. You have everywhere the rainbow flags, and it's, I would say, pretty safe here.
Yeah.
For sure, you have sometimes idiots that are running around.
Here in Toronto, the gay village start to shrink because of internet, because people, they don't want to go out, they stay home because it's cheaper or easier to cruise at home than go out. You notice a lot of chains here, many business closing.
And also the rent is going up too.
Did
you notice that going on there too?
As the same as with the rents going up, high. And Berlin was a cheap city, and it changed a lot over the years that the rent's going high. We still have all the bars and shops here. We had times where it was starting with all that people were staying home and just meeting people online. This crisis we had too, but I think people realized in Berlin and Germany, we got a lot of tourists in town, that people like to go out, and they're enjoying to sit in a bar, meeting people in person, and not just a profile where someone is just selling the best of himself, and then in real life it's not the person on the door what you regularly expected. People love to go back to the bars. Like, I'm a bar person all the time, never been on this kind of apps, and I enjoy to see a person, talk to them, flirt with them. The atmosphere is there, and then this is what people think, especially in Berlin. The bars are busy, regular times. People doing still, for sure, the apps and going to hotel rooms. But I think this time weather was so extreme that they're staying home, it's over. There's a lot of people going out to the bars and enjoying just having a drink. Maybe, especially after Corona times, everybody have to stay home and was locked, that they're saying, oh, I have to go out. I want to see people. I want to see real people. And I miss the atmosphere just to enjoy the scene as going out to the community and visiting all the bars and restaurants, shops.
I hope at least a good thing out of this would be that people realize maybe should go out to enjoy more, because who knows?
It's important to go out. I mean, sitting home, you can sit home the whole time if you like, but have the experience of going out and meet people, especially now in these days, is important to talk. And we're not talking about that you have to go with someone home or to the hotel room to have this kind of fun. Just enjoy the moment that you have the experience with someone who is from somewhere else, maybe from Australia or from London or whatever, and you meet him in Berlin. The story and what is everything behind. This is what, for myself, it's all the time interesting to see the experience to meet people from London and from everywhere in the world, and listening to the stories. This is interesting. It's more fun and important for me as when you go just lock the room and having 5 minutes fun and then you're leaving. You can do this later on when you're done. In the beginning, it's nice that you have a nice chat. Yeah.
It's nice to meet people in person. I think it's important to be social.
Yeah, it's very important.
Because online is cold in the end. You talk to everybody, but it's not the same as looking in person in the eye. Hi, how are you?
I think there's something to be said about. I mean, this is more. I think more about humanity. Is that we are, I think, naturally social creatures. So I think there is that need to kind of, maybe especially in the community, of being in a room with like-minded people who are sharing your experiences of like lockdown, and yet you're in a bar and you kind of like, oh, thank God, tell me about your story, tell me about your lockdown, or there's something about kind of coming together and all sharing an experience, and kind of going through the same thing together as well.
Having fun, having some drinks together, laughing. This is just nice. I mean, have a nice laugh in the bar and coming home after a nice evening. It's beautiful. I mean, you fall in bed and think, what an awesome night. I just met some new people, maybe see them tomorrow for dinner, but just having fun without only yes, no, yes, no, yes. I mean, everyone is doing what they want, and I'm not judging, but no, for me, it's just having nice, meeting people from everywhere and enjoying having, drinks and maybe after the dinner and grow with a bear family, about we saying all the time in the Woof Bar, you come as a stranger and you leave as a friend, about we are there, and then the Woof family goes bigger and bigger and bigger. And people realizing that it's amazing, not just going in the bar when customers coming back after a long time, maybe 2-3 years later, and saying, oh, you know what, I was in Berlin 3 years ago, I was at this bar, at the Woof Bar, and it was a lot of fun. They're coming back in and they're realizing the fun is still there. And the team what is working there, they're all for the long time, all the bears behind the bar. They're there for, one of them is 15 years there, the other one is 10. When you come back, you see the same bartenders, and you sit with the bartenders on the bar and you talk the whole night. About not every night is a busy night. Yeah, you have nights where you sit just there on the bar. It's easygoing night, and you have something with someone when you come back in town and you come to the bar and the bartender's working and say, hey, Timo, you back there? I miss you, and I had a great time last time, and now we're starting with a new great time. It's
and if you go with a bar, you might meet Paul Middleton in person. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
Yeah.
He's all the time there.
To keep you company.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supporting a lot. It's he's a very, very good player, but especially in these days when we have, especially New Year's Eve, we had a busy bar, and I was saying outside about we have to control the people with the IDs, if they're vaccinated, and all the kind of government rules. And it was freezing cold outside, and but you have to do this. The people have to bring an extra test. And he was supporting, staying next with me. He was bringing a scarf and the jacket and something to bring. We was in the mood for New Year's Eve, but when you stay outside and you check all the time the people, then it's not that you inside and have the big party. It's just and there he was staying next to me, and this was warming, and this was a nice New Year's Eve just for you and me, checking people, and enjoyed then at midnight the Big Bang.
Yeah, a big bang indeed.
Yeah.
No, it was- yeah. It was, like throughout all of this, like, Kim supported me massively, and and we've supported each other throughout this whole thing. It's both having kind of like small business, being business owners. I'm an independent, he owns a bar. It's been very challenging, and so we're there for each other. We talk, every day to each other about what's going on, and I want to be there for Kim, and obviously the bar is his thing, and and I love supporting him when I can, and I've started to do some kind of like, I mean, it's not massive, but like some graphics for some of the screens in the bar and stuff, and I've enjoyed doing that. I enjoy kind of feeling that I'm helping you out if I can.
You do.
I try.
Especially with your graphics, with all the computer stuff.
Yeah,
you're doing a very good job, and it's for free.
Cheap labor.
Yeah, we'll see. It's for free. Yeah.
No, it's love. That's what matters.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, and that's what a relationship's about. So.
Yeah, that's what you do here. I don't go to his event, but I support from home.
Yeah.
Other things you do together, the posts, everything, preparation. A lot of stuff to do, but it's fun.
Oh yeah.
That's lovely. Really lovely.
As long as we're together.
True.
Yeah.
It's an important thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, for doing that for us. It was so cool. Also, great way for us to get to know them better.
Yeah.
It was the first time we talked to Kim, so it was so cool. Thanks so much for doing that with us.
Yes, it meant a lot.
It meant a lot. So thanks so much. So check posts for Middleton album, cover 4, a list of song lists here. You can check his Bandcamp. You can find out the songs, the things you can buy.
Yeah, you can order his calendar
and pillows and buy everything. And you can also go Patreon, sign up, subscribe, so you can have special advantages from him. So check it out. Also check us, gobearsuccess.com for events if it happens.
And if you're ever in Berlin, go check out Woof Bar.
And also check our channel. We have also Vimeo, all social medias, everywhere.
Yep.
And the most important,
stay fluffy.
I'll be coming for you anywhere you are. Drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning. Pulling against the streets, pulling against the streets. Pretty please, if you ever feel like you're less than a bird.